So we're back in the kitchen with Mike. Guess who forgot to feed the sourdough last night again? Yeah, that'd be me. So we're gonna make some crusty bread. This is a simple recipe. Anybody can do it. You should have no problem whatsoever. It doesn't take any muss, no fuss. It's really, really simple. We're gonna use 3, 2, 1 as our measurements. So we're gonna use 3 cups flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of yeast, and then 1.5 of water. So that's only half your flour. If you want to increase the size of the dough, you can increase the size of the dough. But this is just such a simple recipe that's going to get you a very tasty crusty bread. There's no kneading, no muss, no fuss. 1, 2, 3, flour, 1, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of yeast. Doesn't matter if it's active or the quick rise or whatever, just throw in about a teaspoon, and then 1.5 cups of water. Stir everything up until it starts to form a dough. It should be kind of shaggy. You know, again, you don't have to knead, you don't have to pull, you don't have to stretch and fold, you don't have to do anything. Just, I'll bring you in close to show you what my dough looks like. Get yours somewhat similar. Too easy. Then all we're going to do is we're going to cover it with some saran wrap, press and seal, whatever you want, towel, okay? And let it sit 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 24 hours, take your pick. Longer it sits, the more fermented, more sourdoughy kind of taste you get from it. But you know, in 4 hours, this bad boy's ready to go. So the dough's been going for about 7 hours now. You can see bubbly, whatnot. So we're just gonna pull it out. Usually on a floured surface works pretty good. All we're gonna do, oops. Guess I should have had a floured surface, huh? Pull it up into a ball. And of course this one won't play. There we go. We're going to throw a towel on it and let it rest for about 2 more hours. All right, so we're going to get the dough put on some parchment paper so we throw it in the Dutch oven. Do a little score on the top. We'll go a little X. Let's go get it in the Dutch oven. So we have the Dutch oven preheated at 450 degrees. We're gonna bake it in there with the lid on for about 20 minutes. The 20 minutes are up. We're gonna take the lid off. Look at that bad boy already. So we're gonna give it another 30. We'll See you then. "30 minutes later, crusty bread." Folks, if you don't want to mess with sourdough, but you want to break your own bread, crusty bread. That's the answer.